Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, and that means it is Divinity Day. We had a lot of things happen last time. We have made it to Arcs, and apparently Arcs is quite large. It has a lot of things going on. We went down into the sewers and just had a battle before we called it last time. But we also found the little girl that we had saved from Blood Moon Isle. Blood Moon Island was used to house possessed people that had demons that were just too dangerous to exorcise from people or to like let loose on the populace. So we've saved, quote unquote, saved a little girl, and she wouldn't talk or have anything to do with this, but we found out that we have to find out what her name is to be able to save her. And then we came down into the sewer here, and we ran into these bugs, these fog-swollen crawlers, and they released death fog, which was terrible and horrible. But the death fog did seem to dissipate mostly. We still have some. You can see it lurking around, but it's not to cause us to not be able to move around in this space. So we need to explore. Hopefully we will not run into any of those fog swollen crawlers, because that would be awful. Terrible. It was a pretty long fight. I didn't think we would make it, but we did. So we got rid of this batch, and hopefully we will not run into any more. I don't really know. I don't remember why we came down here. Somebody told us that they had tried to save somebody. The Voidwoken had attacked the city, but the Magisters and the Paladins were also fighting amongst each other. The Paladins were coming to get rid of the Magisters because they were doing really bad stuff. But it doesn't really seem like the Paladins are all that good either. I think we saved a lady that was supposed to be executed because she had mercy on some like teens that had joined up with the Magisters basically to get a good wage and to have snappy uniforms, and so she didn't turn them over, and she was going to be executed for it. And we convinced people, the head of the Paladins, that maybe she'd have some useful information, so she was sent back to her cell. So I don't know exactly what's all going to happen with that. We have to find a painting of Lucian, it used to be the Divine, I guess, but something happened to him really bad. I think he was corrupted. A rat begged us to help his mistress. She's imprisoned in the cells beneath the Magister's barracks. I think that's why we came down here. Because I talked to a rat, and he's like, oh, please save her. Promise that you'll save her. And we're like, I'm not going to promise, but we'll go check it out. So we try to find a way underneath the barracks, and that's how we ended up here. We need to figure out why the school has closed down. Probably. Before the Paladins took over the Magister's barracks and Arcs, prisoners had been disappearing from their cells. So we're supposed to be searching for evidence. So before the Paladin coup, the Magisters had been investigating the disappearance of numerous prisoners from their cells. Yeah. So we need to figure that out. We still have to go to the wedding to figure out if we can disable the Queen of the Dwarfs Death Fog plot. We still have to find the doctor who was possessed by the archdemon who escaped from Blood Moon Isle. Ostensibly, it's to help the tree spirit on Blood Moon Island, but we just don't want him running around, so we're going to try and find him and take care of him. And then we also have to find Dallas, because Dallas is evil and horrible. And I know that there were also sets of armor that we were supposed to be on the lookout for. I don't know if we'll find them, but we'll see. We'll see. We've got a lot to do, so. Shall we progress?
Yeah, looks like there's a couple ways to go.
Which way do we want to go, do you think?
Where did we come in at? Over at the ladder, I assume.
Yeah, over at the ladder. We didn't step in very far, and then we got attacked, so we didn't really get to look around very much.
I can hear voices, but I can't make them out.
Oh, now I'm hearing voices.
Uh-oh. Oh, let's see if there's any ghosts down here. Oh, a dwarven thief.
Arks, city of secrets it is. And you know what happens to the most valuable secrets? They get buried. Or stolen. That happens too. Some secrets get stolen, then buried. With some, it's the other way round.
What secrets have you found in the sewers?
Royalty, my friend. Royalty holds court here. You might think me crazy, but I've seen the royal wardens patrolling these corridors. And as you can tell, they saw me. Pity, really. That would have been a good score. Would have been the highlight of my career, that. Stealing from royalty, hiding in the sewers, up to no good. They wouldn't have been able to report the theft to the authorities. The perfect crime, that. Oh, well, I had a good run.
Okay, there's a door here. Hey, John. There's a door here. Oh, there's another.
Here. There's a door over there. Rat.
Oh, that's death fog boxes.
That's what my characters just said.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of death fog boxes. Wow. Does that... He said that the royalty was down here. Does that mean that Queen Justinia is down here? The Queen of the Dwarves?
There was royalty down here. It looks like traps have gone off. There's a bloody spike room.
Oh, bloody spike room. I don't like the sound of that. Are we going to open the door? Carefully
No.
tiptoe in.
Want to talk to the rat?
Yeah, I'll see if the rat has anything good to say.
Well, look at you! Another jumbosaur here to join the circus,
Another jumbosaur here to join the circus.
Eight-legged mummies, crate dwarves, lousy children. What else would you call it?
Curious about the eight-legged mummies. Ask her about the crate dwarves or the lousely children.
Here's about these eight-legged mummies.
Spiders as big as your head. No, bigger. And they'll grow a baby inside you if you're not very, very, very careful.
Yeah, we kind of ran into them already. What about the crate dwarves?
What's to tell? A noisy gang of dwarves dragged an excessively large gang of crates in, and neither one ever left. Rude.
Rude. What about the lousely children?
Sneaky, oily, lousely kids dip in and out of here all the time. I ought to set out traps, see what I catch.
Okay. So she says that the dwarves never left. Oh, that is spike traps. Oh, I don't like the look of that. There's also machinery down here.
Yep.
Death fog crate. I don't want to break any of those by accident. That could be bad.
I've spotted something.
Oh, there's a secret door here. Uh-oh. That's...
Probably be the lousely children.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids around here, but there's also, like, ogres? Trolls? Why are they here?
6,000 hit points.
I mean,
What do
I
you say
suppose
when a
we
cat wins the dog show?
go in and talk to them.
Yeah, go ahead.
A
I'll back
city
you
and
up.
its people can be measured by the number of children in its sewers. Maybe
Who
some
sh-
children belong in the sewers.
Should I talk to the children or the ogres? They're all level 18. What level are we? 18. Okay.
What you doing?
Uh-oh. Nothing?
A little girl looks you square in the face. She doesn't smile, she doesn't frown, and she sure as hell doesn't look shy.
Say hello to the little girl and then ask what she's doing down here. Tell her you were taking a walk and just wandered in here, or tell her you were just leaving.
Ask what she's doing down here.
What are you doing here?
I live here, silly. You don't. I need to think about this.
She thinks about this.
Now that you're here, can't very well leave. Suppose you told someone. Nah, that wouldn't do. Nah, you'll just have to die. Get my troll to do it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. The troll will fix it. And then you'll be dead.
Oh, I'm going to have to use memory persuasion because the rest of them are poop for me. But let's look at the options. The Royal Torture Dungeon. How quaint. Okay, so the memory persuasion is tell her to think again. You don't want to hurt her or her troll. I mean, I don't. I'd kind of like to just talk if that was all right. But the Constitution is ask if you can be her friend. Promise you'll always be true. I don't understand why that's the Constitution version, but all right.
All right.
Strength. Square your shoulders. Warn her that her troll might be in danger. I'm going to try the memory. Cross your fingers, guys. Oh, phew.
Well, maybe. We'll see. But you better be good.
Oh, I'm good, all right.
Hey, got any money?
Oh, what are you selling? Oh, I have questions. Yeah, I have
Right.
question.
They better not be boring.
Ask the child what she knows about the crate stacked outside her hideout. Tell her you're worried about the trolls. Aren't they dangerous? Nah, she doesn't care about the trolls. The trolls are definitely not doing anything to harm the children, so that's a boring question. I'm going to ask her about the crates.
My daddy once said, don't go to the toilet on your own doorstep. Then my mum chased him away for going in the bedroom. Them crates belong to dwarves. We leave them alone. The crates and the dwarves. Keep your hands off our stuff.
Yeah, sure. Hands off. Got it.
I don't know. They got a lot of stuff.
What do you say when a cat wins the dog show?
What do you say when the cat wins the dog show? Admit you don't know. What do you say when a cat wins the dog show? Or just take your leave?
It's a catastrophe.
A catastrophe?
You're fun. I like you.
Does this troll belong to you?
He's my friend. I like him too. But he has a terrible sense of humour. And he eats cats.
Ask how she managed to tame a troll, or ask if you can be the troll's friend too. Oh, well, let's ask that.
I don't think so. Trolls don't like grown-ups. Anyways, I'm not in charge. Tamora's in charge. We all do what she says.
Yeah. Should I ask her?
How she managed to tame. Yeah.
I don't think she did tame a troll is the thing.
Oh, he's not tame. He's not tame at all. Bye then.
Okay, so Tamora, was she the one? Yeah, Big Tamora. She was the one who stopped me to talk in the first place. There's also another kid over here, Meadow. I'll go talk to Meadow first.
Hello.
Oh, well, talkative. All right. Let's talk to the trolls. I liked your tune.
Thanks.
He's got a little fez on. Oh my god, that's so cute. All I need is some cats, and I can take a troll too. I'm thinking maybe we need some cats is the thing. Let's go talk to this troll. Maybe he has something more to say.
As in four.
Oh,
Hello. Alright.
There's another troll in the corner.
Yeah, I see him. Log. Let's go talk to Log.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, they've got the painting that we need.
Oh, do they?
By stealing.
Oh. Well, that's a shame.
Hello? Got any more money?
Ask the child what she knows about the crates. Aren't the trolls dangerous? Remark on the rather unique-looking painting. Don't mention that it's the second passion of Lucian. Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, it's alright.
Where she got it, offer to buy it, or agree it's just alright. Where'd you get it?
That's for me to know, and you to never find out.
Okay, wits persuasion. Tell her it's okay. You don't really care about the painting. Constitution. Tell her you want to hear the story. You bet it's really fun. Or memory. Tell her you're a grown-up and she really needs to do... Oh, God. That's a terrible... I'll try wits. Can you trade for it? I'll give you 20 cats for the painting. Let's try wits. Memory is really my best, but that sounds like a terrible thing to say. What?
It's gonna go by your score and your persuasion skill.
I stole it from Lord Kem's house, didn't I? And so what? I only took one of them. The other two were too heavy.
She found the painting in Lord Kem's house? Ask where exactly.
Got a map. There's a pulley thing here. And then a pool with no water and a hatch in it. Easy.
Should I offer to buy it? I don't have any money. You're the one who has all the money.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no. Tell her that you just really, really, really want it, or intelligence, which would probably be my bestest best. Offer her a very large amount of gold. Loads of gold. Lots even.
Okay.
Okay. You can have it for this much.
10,000 gold. I'll tell her I'll think about it.
I could send you 10,000 gold.
Oh. I mean, alright.
Hold on. There.
Well, I don't have an option to agree because I didn't have it when I started. I'll think about it.
You're...
Right.
Hello? Got any more money?
About the painting.
Have you got this much gold now? I thought you were poor. Okay. You can have it for this much. Take the stupid painting then. I never liked it anyway.
Oh, I just snatched it. Jeez.
Well, there you go.
I mean, I didn't do that. I didn't actually walk over there and do it. It just did it for me.
Done snatched.
Alright, so I'll give you the rest of the gold, and this painting is £5. A painting depicting the light of the seven shining from the heavens upon the divine Lucian and his followers. What were we supposed to do with it?
Somebody looking for the painting.
Death Fog Rising told us the Death Fog crates in the sewers belong to the dwarves. We knew that. We recovered the second passion of Lucian. She also told us of a lever in Lord Kem's garden that reveals a secret hatch to his vaults, which I'm much more interested in. Hey, Jinxie! Hey, troll, this greedy kid tastes so much better than a cat, just saying. Second passion of Lucian closed. We bought the painting. Okay. What are we supposed to do with it? Hold on.
I don't know.
Maybe we should go back up into the town? The city square? We could waypoint, because we can come back into the sewers. There's a waypoint down here, it says. So maybe waypoint into the town and go talk to the artist again? Because there was an artist who was painting with his own blood that told us about it.
Right. Just hold on to it.
It's 5 pounds. Alright, well, I guess that's all we needed from this area.
Well, that rat's dead.
What happened? What'd you do?
I watched it walk on those spike traps.
Oh, awful. No, that's bad. I mean, we could have broken some death fog around them and just taken the painting, I suppose. That doesn't...
Sounds rude.
I was gonna say, it doesn't sound very heroic.
Look out, I see a trap nearby.
Oh yeah, I've got wings that I can put on, maybe.
Yeah, just drink some Red Bull. Should be good.
Look out, I see a trap nearby.
This is a dead end. I just came over from the chest.
Well, why didn't you tell me that?
Wait a second. Yep, that was a trap too.
Thanks.
Welcome.
When I'm out of initiative, it doesn't last very long. Let's see, can I open this? Nope, my thievery is too low. Seems like a very not safe place to be, if you ask me. What is this place? Do we need something down here? There's a door there.
Yeah, it's in the uppity up. Looks like the only way to get to it is to jumpity jump.
Okay. Oh, that's not the door I was talking about. Is this where we, like, freeze to death again? Because we go... I can't get up there.
Yeah, back up a bit. Or move to the side.
I was gonna say, I can't back up.
There's a valve here, and I'm worried about it.
Yeah. Well, I'll stay out here. You go poke around, and then if I need to do something with the valve, I will. How about that? Death fog, 10,000. Death fog, 10,000. Decisions. Oh, there's a ladder over there. I wonder if that takes us to another part of the city.
I mean, it would. Also a crack in the wall here. I don't think it goes anywhere.
Are we going to go up the ladder, or are we going to go to the other door?
Let's see, if we go to the other door...
Looks like a huge trap room.
It takes us back to the bug room. Oh, but there's a door over there. Another door
Yeah, there's
over there.
another door.
Okay. Oh wait, I missed a thing.
Look out, I see a trap nearby.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Ow.
There's any traps here?
If you ever do another run through, I advise an evil undead character. Unleash the death fog and sashay your way into painting. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I don't like that at all.
You were bleeding.
Yeah, I had to walk across the traps.
That left you bloody.
Oops.
At least pierce armor.
It didn't seem so bad.
Eh.
Oh, it's locked. I probably don't have the ability to pick it. Fever lock can't be picked, it says. That means it must have a key somewhere. Or we could bash it down, I suppose. But
No.
you don't want to use your weaponry on that.
No.
I could have Fluffy try and beat it down.
It's indestructible. Ow.
Hmm. Well, shall we go back up to the city square then? Since we can't really get anywhere further in here.
Yeah, we could do that.
Now, where was the painter? The painter was like right near here, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because there's this painting right there. So where'd he go? Oh, he's right here.
The red-splattered young man paces the square once again, in a state of reverie.
For the most part. A copy can be seen at the Great Cathedral here in Arx. I visit frequently for inspiration, but the original panel, the one that my father used his blood to depict Lucian's final sacrifice, was given to Lord Kem a long time ago. He keeps it locked away somewhere in that mansion of his. A masterpiece like that should be on public display for all to see.
So I guess we can maybe go to Lord Kem and talk to it, or we could try and figure out how to put it on display somewhere.
I'll give you that.
Right? What is this place over here?
It's towards Lord Kem's area.
I welcome newcomers and natives alike. We shall tread.
Royal Protectors.
The dwarf's armor is painted in the colors of the Queen's court. It looks as if it weighs half a ton, yet he moves with alarming ease. You note his insignia, that of the Royal Guard, a snarling wolf.
Browse the shop as you please.
Asked to speak with Mikael Ross. Say Lohar sent you. Tell him that you're here for a wedding. You have an invitation. Oh, we do have an invitation because we got it off the drunk lady. Nod to his insignia. What is a member of the Royal Guard doing so far from the kingdom? Should we just tell them that we have an invitation?
Yeah, sure.
Wedding? You're so late it's almost time for the funerals. Talk to the guard inside if you want to leave a gift or a message of condolence.
What happened?
Let's just say we had a monstrous day on the job.
Uh-oh. Now I'll ask him about being so far from the kingdom.
I'm not at liberty to discuss that, ma'am.
Through his visor, you can only see his eyes, but there's something in them that belies the steely exterior.
Intelligence, persuasion, dwarf. Look him in the eye. Tell him you're no one's fool, and neither is he. Ask if the queen's in Arx. Ooh! Finesse, reach out and raise his visor, run a finger gently down his cheek. He was saying... I wish I could use that one, but my finesse is terrible. Constitution, assure him you're a friend. He can trust you. No. We're going to go with the big one here.
The guard's breath catches. He squeezes his eyes shut, blinking away the pain. When he speaks, it's in a low whisper.
Please, stop talking, please. This is the wedding day of the daughter of the merchant Ross. Her Royal Highness Justinia, the breath and balm of Duna, detailed us to protect the guests.
He winces, the pain evident.
We failed.
Look past the guard into the shop. So the queen herself is present? Or note that this seems quite the security contingent for a simple wedding.
Wasn't enough, as it turns out. Voidwoken attack. I'm told the queen is safe, though whether she's still inside I can't say. So many dead. At least the bride and groom survived.
Put on a grim demeanor. You're sorry to hear about people dying. Suggest someone in the area was performing source magic. It's the only explanation for Voidwoken, or Voidwoken. Tell him you're an expert on the topic. Oh. I mean, that could go badly. What do you mean you're an expert in Voidwoken? Get out of here. Well, I am sorry about the people dying, but I am also an expert about
You and me
Voidwoken.
both, mate. You and me both. You know what the funniest part is? The shop is still open. You believe that? The shop's still open. Go on, do your shopping.
I will.
I'm lucky I was posted indoors. That I'll be drawing breath now if I
The
was
drunk
in the
dwarf lady
garden.
outside.
Should
Yeah, we talked to the dwarf lady. That's how we got the invitation.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry, it's been quite a day. You need a hand with anything? Let me know.
Tell him you have an invitation to the wedding. Tell him the dwarf Lohar sent you to talk to Mikael Ross. Say you're surprised the store wasn't closed for the wedding. Ask the trader about his wares, or ask him what he knows about the Voidwoken attack. What do you know about the Voidwoken attack? I'm kind of interested to know that about.
Don't know much. Everyone was out in the garden for the wedding. I was watching the shop and then guards were everywhere, but those beasties just cut through them like butter. Boss said to keep the doors open, but truth be told, I feel ill just standing here. By Duna, closing can't come fast enough.
I'm lucky I was posted indoors.
You and me both. Worked for Ross for a decade, and half expected an invitation of my own. But even with half of Arx lying dead in his garden, he still wants the shop open. Then again, if I'd been at the wedding... The fact that the boss loves counting his pennies is probably the only reason I'm breathing. That said, it doesn't feel right to be hawking wares with that next door. Job's the job, though. Can hardly leave Arx with naught but empty pockets.
With the Royal Guard here, I don't feel super comfortable talking about Lohar. Because I don't think Lohar ended up on super good terms with the Queen. Because
Drop
they
a
were...
cheeky save and try it.
Well, because he was supposed to ship stuff, and then I think he said no, because it was
Looks like
death
she got
fog. Well, yeah. Or he did ship the death fog, but found out what it was, or whatever. But I did save, so I'll ask about it.
He rubs his jaw in thought and gives you a long look.
Lohar, eh? The boss has been getting messages from dwarves all over, but that is an interesting one. He's not exactly everyone's favourite dwarf, but talk to the guard at the door. I really shouldn't say any more. The wedding? Oh, Duna, haven't you heard? I'm so sorry, there's been a tragedy. You can head into the garden to see for yourself, if you've the stomach for it. Not sure how much longer I'll be here, but if you've a need of supplies, let me know. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so there is Squire Perry, Royal Protector, Squire Kendrick. Who are you? Isla Gall. And who are you? chair. I can't get to her name. There we go. Auntie Flan. I wonder if we can go in there. Talk to the people.
Don't read anymore. You're safe. Get away from the door.
Tell her you'll help in the fight against the Voidwoken. Tell her you're here for the wedding. Say that you urgently need to speak to Mikhail Ross on behalf of Lohar. I don't think I'm going to use that one again. Tell her that you know what's going on in the sewers. You need to talk to her boss now. Ooh. That's a new option. I'll help in the fight against the Voidwoken. See how she reacts to that.
Where were you when we needed you, hero? The Voidwoken are dead, and half the guests with them. You should be on your way.
Lie and tell her you're a member of the groom's party. Tell her to open the door now. Tell her you're sure you have something in your pack that'd suit. Or I've got 2 constitution options. One of them has an added dwarf. Tell her you're a well-known friend of the dwarves. You're sure you'll be welcome. Slap her on the back like an old friend. You had an invitation. You're sure of it. Well, I do have an invitation. Show her the invitation you took from the drunk woman in the street. Sure. Oh, I could steer the conversation elsewhere as well. I do want to know about the dwarves downstairs, but I think I'll just show her the invitation.
She looks you up and down.
Didn't we kick you out for being too poor to be drunk?
Tell her you sobered up. Promise you'll be on your best behavior. Try not to smirk. Or tell her you have no idea what she's talking about. Finesse. Tell her you know she wants to let you in. She should just do it. Oh man, I wish I was so much better at finesse. These options are great. I think memory is better than my wits.
Unsmiling, she kicks the door open.
My advice? Stay away from the wine.
Drink all the wine, got it.
Party's over in there anyway. People have died.
I'm gonna go talk to the ladies.
God, I am so sorry. How could I have known?
She looks up at you with glassy eyes, wiping her tear-streaked face on one brocade sleeve.
A girl's wedding should be the happiest day of her life.
Wince and hesitantly offer your congratulations on her marriage. Prefer your sympathies. You've heard of the recent tragedy. Well, obviously I'm going to take that.
I don't know how this could happen. Who would have seen it coming?
She looks down at her feet. Seeing her blood-spattered wedding slippers, her face crumples and tears spring from her eyes.
Can I have the wine? The rum? It's gone.
I should be so happy. Everybody should be so happy. But before we could even cut our wedding cake, there were Voidwoken everywhere. We barely made it indoors alive. But not everyone was so lucky. I can hardly bear to think of them. Their wives and husbands and children back in the kingdom, left to grieve alone.
Raise your eyebrows and note that Voidwoken only appear where source is used. Wince and hesitantly offer your congratulations on her marriage. Well, I don't know if that's actually true, but let's say it is.
What are you insinuating? We're merchants, not mystics. You should have seen those void monsters. All that blood, all that death. They didn't deserve... We didn't.
She buries her head in her hands, sobbing uncontrollably.
I can't accept them. I know you mean well, but how can I celebrate now? Voidwoken on my wedding day. At least my loving husband is still with me.
She turns and waves one timid hand to her husband on the balcony. He offers an apathetic grunt in return. She blinks back tears from her pink-tinged eyes.
Please forgive him. He's broken up. It's a lot to take in. We lost so much in the blink of an eye.
Say you'll pray for her health. Given the shade of her eyes, she looks rather ill. Wow. Glance over the sulking dwarf. Is she sure that's grief she's seeing? Or as a mystic, bow your head and offer a prayer to this hapless woman. I think I'm just going to pray for her because I don't think her husband is as grief-stricken as she thinks.
She gazes dejectedly into her lap, looking more like a recent widow than a blushing bride.
It's all right. I can pray enough for the both of us. And I pray that Duna protects the souls lost and mends the broken hearts that remain.
About that. We might have killed Duna.
Ask why she and her new husband aren't taking comfort in each other's arms. That's what I'd like to know. I know if I was in that situation, Venom would be giving me all of the comfort.
My poor love. He needs a moment to himself. And who wouldn't? Today should have been so different.
She takes a shuddering breath and idly itches her face. You would expect her cheeks to be ruddy from tears, but they are pale instead, almost translucent, revealing the vessels snaking underneath.
Oh. Oh. You aren't really looking all that healthy right now. Are you okay?
I have been feeling peaky lately. My darling said it was the rosy glow of a woman in love. But now, I think it was a warning. A sign of the massacre to come.
Well, it was definitely a sign of something. All right, we're going to talk to Auntie over here before we go talk to the husband.
Okay.
The woman cries on.
Oh, never mind then. We're going to talk to the husband. Should we talk to Squires first, though? What can you tell me?
I beg your pardon, but the feast has been cut short due to acts of gods.
Act of gods, huh? Well, I've got some news for you, punk.
The dwarf
Sahila's
stares
here.
grimly into space. Rings adorn his fingers, some of which glitter with ornate rose-tinted jewels. You notice one has a gem missing.
If you'll excuse me, I'd just as soon be left with my thoughts.
You heard that he had some trouble with Voidwoken. I don't want to congratulate him, despite the tragic circumstances yet.
I bet you heard. I bet everyone is talking about this cursed wedding. Perhaps my warhorse of an aunt is right. Perhaps this is what I get for debasing myself.
Whoa, what?
Still, what's done is done. The marriage is final. That's the important thing.
He doesn't seem too distraught that his nuptials turned into a bloodbath.
People die all the time. Weddings aren't exempt. Not even my own. Unfortunately, sometimes people survive beyond their usefulness.
Oh. I don't think he wanted his new bride to survive. Oh, that's not good.
Yes, it's been a horrendous day. Still, it's a fine match. With her assets and my name, that is to say, we will be a force to be reckoned with.
He needed her money.
He glances over at his distraught bride as she takes another sip from her goblet.
Events like today's do have a way of putting things in perspective.
Do you think he's been poisoning her as well, if she doesn't look well?
I kind of have that
There's
impression.
much to be gained from this alliance. It survived the Voidwoken after all. Out with the old, in with the new, I suppose. Yet, Old Man Ross left the incident quite unharmed.
Observe that he doesn't seem all that madly in love.
Love? Duna's beard. Is that what passes for sense among the lower classes? She is quite enamored with me, of course. I can be, well, irresistible. But no. In my family, marriage is a more practical matter. Our union means I can continue my work.
Wonder what his work might be. You didn't think nobles had jobs. Look at him in disgust. How dare he use someone like that? Grunt your indifference. If he wants to play with people's lives, that's on him. How enterprising. You appreciate a man that's willing to make sacrifices to get ahead in life. I didn't think nobles had jobs.
A job? Oh, please don't be churlish. I'm no dairymaid desperate for her next meal. I follow my passion. Alchemy. Potions which, at a sip, can heal or kill.
Poison.
Can grant strength,
Yep.
speed, or compliance, which have the power to transform base metal into gold.
He glances across the room, where his betrothed is pouring herself another goblet of wine.
She should probably stop drinking that wine.
Yes, indeed. Our union will definitely be of value. Even with today's rather dark start.
Yeah, 3.
I don't agree with it, but I do want him to be
A little more open.
Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe if he has a positive, positive feeling. But then, see, the thing about these kinds of games where you have to pick a dialogue option, you might have the idea that you're trying to string him along, but this could actually, going forward,
Path.
right? It could be like, oh, but you agreed with him, so now
Possibly,
blah blah
but-
blah blah blah.
I don't know. This game's pretty flexible in a lot of things.
Unless you kill everybody.
Well, I mean, then you suck their spirit. Number 3.
I appreciate your candor, but please have a little discretion. I would hate for my new family to get the right idea. Not that it matters now, mind you. We are wed till death do us part.
And that was supposed to be today, wasn't it?
It will be a long, long life.
I doubt it. You're poisoning her, you
The
jerk.
groom looks you over with a sneer and mutters,
No, I don't think you'll be of much use.
He turns back to the window with a grunt, anxiously twisting the rings on his fingers.
He had a gem missing from one of his rings.
The dwarf rubs his
Probably used in
temples.
some poison concoction.
He doesn't seem too distraught with his nuptials turned to a bloodbath.
People die all the time.
Okay, so he's got nothing else to say.
If that ain't a bad omen, nothing is.
Got the protectors. Where's this? Oh, I've got to go out into the. We got to go out into the garden. How do we get out to the garden?
Where's the garden?
Oh, there's the door over there.
Bloody void woken at a wedding. If that ain't a bad omen, nothing is.
Something stinks around here.
I mean, have a little more decorum. You know it's a bloodbath. Jeez.
So much death on such a lovely day.
All right, let's see if there's any ghosts we can talk to. Oh, there's
Oh, yeah.
tons of ghosts. Holy moly. All right.
You talk to them, I'll steal their shit.
Okay. Sounds fair.
The spirit of a dwarf watches the ceremony with a scowl. He tugs at his ornate collar in an effort to loosen it.
Okay.
Get in my way.
The spirit of a dwarven lady remains wrapped by the since-interrupted wedding ceremony. She dabs away some tears with a handkerchief. The spirit of an elegantly dressed woman glances around, seemingly more interested in the other guests than in the unfolding ceremony. The spirit of a dwarven lady stands eagerly by, as if she's waiting to catch a bouquet.
By the
Marriage
way,
chest key.
who has a chestically what?
I'm gonna do what to your chesticles?
The spirit shoots away absently, her gaze fixed intently on the arc that the bouquet is taking through the air.
No, I wonder what happens if I interact with the cake. That looks very much like it's over a trap door of some kind. Oh!
There are toys in the cave. They're alive. And they look hostile.
Oops.
Time to play.
Fluffy.
These are all really weak.
Oh, are they?
40 hit points each with no armor. I bet they explode.
Yeah, I'm thinking they do. Okay, fully buffed Fluffy. See what happens.
They explode, but they don't do as much damage as I was expecting.
There's one behind us, too. Wasn't there something about a toy maker? Like some creepy toy maker dude?
Possibly.
Oops. I mean, the ghost fell over because you took their chairs.
As you do.
Yes, have some decorum. Now I will talk to the undead while you rob their corpses. Exactly. Priorities, man.
Wand them. Oh, immune to poison. Never mind. Oh, can you,
Can I do what?
I suppose you could pop a totem behind them.
Are they undead?
No, they're mechanical.
Oh.
Oh, they've got 100% resistance to poison.
They don't have resistance to that.
This bouquet is mine. Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
An elbow in the eye.
spirit of the elven dignitary remains seated in a
Well, he's not
pew
seated
with the
now.
weapon folded.
Mm-mm.
He stifles a disinterested yawn. The spirit of a dwarven attendee attempts to discreetly sip from a goblet of spectral wine he stashed beneath him.
Doctor's orders. Hold on. A guard at the Ross estate told us that the cake was a gift from the doctor. Really? They did?
Doctor's a demon.
Oh. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. There's a dead dwarf down by the food tables. Ooh, there's a roasted pork and...
Still talking to him.
What? Still talking to who?
The guard that addressed me.
Void Woken sabotage bad cake. You'd think someone had it in for our little lady. I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, if you scroll up, you can see the rest of the dialogue. I thought you were listening.
No, I was not.
He addressed me like the moment it ended.
I had no idea. What's happening out there? Haven't we seen enough tragedy today? Tell about the ambush. Ask where the cake came from. He considers the wreckage surrounding the ex-cake. Understanding dawns. That cake, it came from the doctor with a letter of congratulation. It was truly a magnificent sight, but the wedding was cut short before we could even slice it. Yeah, who is this doctor person? Gee, I wonder who they could be.
His face, and no one knows his name. He corresponds only by messenger. The townspeople seldom speak of him, which is strange now that I think of it. He'll open your belly and fill it with jelly. The doctor is in, the doctor is in. He'll rip off your toes and shove them up your nose. The doctor is in, the doctor is in.
I
Heard
mean...
a kid singing that the other day. Her mother heard it too, and beat the poor tyke senseless. That was funny, I have to admit. Gotta take your entertainment where you can when you're on duty. It's easiest if I show you. Let me see your map.
Oh, yes. Show us on the
He
map.
shakes his head and whistles as he identifies the doctor's home on your map.
If there was ever a house that was haunted, well, that's the one. They say almost no one gets in, and those who do never come out. Perhaps he feeds them cake, Can't say I blame you. I don't want to appear disloyal, but as dwarfen weddings go, this one had a tad more blood than usual. A tad.
Anyway, so there's a dead body down by the food. There's a whole bunch of food as well. Herrings and watermelons and pies. Grapes.
Holy Book of Matrimony.
Get in my my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
A collection of what seem to be template wedding vows. Some mention love, but quite a few read like legal contracts. Flipping through it, you find one with 2 whole paragraphs on inheritance rights. It's circled in red ink.
This bouquet's mine.
I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. That might come in handy later. So where's this Mikael guy? We still need to talk to him. There are people in this building back here. How do we get in there? Oh, there's a door over here. Of course there is.
They're looting.
Oh, it's red locked. Like it's trespassing. How do we get in there? That's red locked.
Some people value baubles and trinkets over books.
So.
I spotted something.
Ooh. Is it a trapdoor? Let it be a trapdoor. No, it's a big sack.
Crap bag.
No. It's a huge pile of gold.
Yeah, I like huge piles of gold.
Come on, throw it. This bouquet's mine. Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
Maybe we need to go back and say that we need to talk to that Mikael guy.
Sewer's key.
What? Where?
This dwarf has stuff. The dead dwarf.
Oh, maybe he has a ghost and he just wasn't in range. Hold on.
Spirit of the dwarf.
Lightly bobbing head, unwavering gaze. There's no doubt in the spirit's distaste of current circumstances.
Nope. He had basically nothing to say. What about this wine over here? Bottle of wine. Glass of wine. What?
The spirit of a dwarf guard patrols the garden, oblivious to the fact that he's dead.
Now I could just consume his spirit. I'm going to go back and see if I can find some way to talk to Mikael.
As is written in the Royal Guard Field Manual, Volume 7. Sometimes life is just one bloody thing after another, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to ask him about the doctor. I want to ask somebody about Mikael. Maybe the shopkeep?
Maybe upstairs. We never went upstairs.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Take care of
you know what? That's a good idea.
Dorian is very sus, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs a sneak attack. Right in his bum bum.
Mikael, there he is.
A well-dressed dwarf paces swiftly around the room, overseeing the packing of trunks. He gives you a cursory glance, worry etched on his face.
Yes, thank you for coming. Indeed, it would have been a beautiful ceremony if only... Dark times. Dark times indeed. Safe home to you now.
He quickly turns away and casts a worried gaze around the room, counting something on his fingers.
So you need to talk. Lohar sent you. Know of the open trunks and piles of clothes littering the room and ask if he's packing for a trip. Say it's a shame it all had to be cut short by the attack or ceremony. Ask what he means. Should I mention Lohar again? He wasn't...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm afraid I don't know any. Lohar, you say?
Say the queen is up to no good. Lives could be lost if he doesn't help you. Tell him of Mortis's defeat. Dwarven kind is in your debt, and that includes him. I mean, intelligence is my best.
He peers into your eyes, looking for a sign of honest intent, and, satisfied, his face softens.
When the crackdowns and decrees came, I defended her. When she exiled her cousin Marcus, I joined in the applause. But this new plan of hers, I want to believe I do, but death fog? Something's not right. She's tuned me out. Well, she's tuned everyone out. Everyone but that advisor of hers, that Isbale. Her quacking all but drowns us out.
Ask about this Isbale. Who is she? Where does she come from? Accuse him of cowardice. Was he planning to simply flee Arx rather than confront the Queen? Hurry things along. Where is the Queen? Tell Ross you will do whatever it takes to talk some sense into Justinia and end her plans. No, tell me about this Isbale.
Hell if I know. A terrible answer, but it's all I've got. But it wasn't long after she started hovering around Justinia that things started to change. Justinia's always been hard, if you know what I mean, but never heartless. I don't know what her endgame is, but I don't want to be anywhere near when it begins.
Should I accuse him of cowardice?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's shaking at the kneecaps.
Did you see my daughter downstairs? Did you see our courtyard? If getting out of Arx makes me a coward, then so be it. I'd sooner take my business to Black Peak Isle than stay here a moment longer.
Fine. Where's the Queen?
She's holding court in the sewers, if you can believe it. Go to my wife, sir. Put out the vintage called Lula Bell. It will open the way for you. And take this key. You'll know where to use it when the time comes. Is there more you need from me?
Nope.
You already know how close the danger is. If it all goes to hell, I don't plan on being anywhere near this place.
Does he know the doctor, though? I'm going to ask about the garden.
Awful. Just awful. I spent a fortune on the decor alone. The Void Woken have made quite a mess of the place.
Decor? Ask if he isn't more concerned about these dead guests.
Free?
Nod your head. It must have looked beautiful out there. Tell him his wedding cake was filled with clockwork toys. They attacked you.
Attack toys, you say? Well, any other day I wouldn't believe you. Today, nothing can surprise me. What's next? An army of poisoned toads? Flying crocodiles? Fire-breathing chickens?
Ooh, I need a fire-breathing chicken. Where can I get one?
Well, yes, of course. I'm not unsympathetic, you know, but I don't have time for teary eyes and sniffles. So, if you please, I'm sure you have your own burdens to bear.
Ross taps his foot impatiently and steals a glance at his half-packed boxes.
Yes. And you know what must be done. And why it must be done quickly. Is there more you need from me?
Apparently not, you great coward. Alright, so let's see. Tell us the death fog, they belong to the dwarves. We already knew that. There's a large cache of death fog in the sewers. We knew that as well. The Dwarven Royal Guard have been seen in the sewers. Yeah, we know that. To get into Justinia, we must go to Mikhail Ross's basement and then use Lulabelle's wine to enter the sewers. A secret door lies somewhere beyond. Okay.
All right.
Does he have anything worth stealing? Oh my god.
What?
Lulabelle is a big pig with a crown on her head. I'm gonna go talk to her.
You've come to serve, yes? Excellent. Bring me my slippers. Chop chop.
I'm no one's servant, certainly no pigs. Cross your fingers behind your back and bow. Yes, whatever the missus wishes.
Do play along.
Do hurry. My hooves are shivering from the chill.
Anything stealing. Rude. Alright, so we need to go down to his cellar. How do we get into the cellar?
There's a hatch.
Where?
Oh, first we have to go downstairs.
I'm lucky I was posted indoors. That I'll be drawing breath now.
It's right here.
Oh! You just had to go in, didn't you? Okay, so there's some paintings on the walls. Oh, there are some lootables. I'll go explore while you loot. Simple dwarven cider. Countess Squirrel Duke's Acorn Wine. Fastbucks Premium Tonic Wine. Amadeus Unending Wine Bottle. Akeem's Robust Brew. Oh no. It's not going to be labeled Lulabelle's wine, is it? We're going to have to go ask her what her wine preference is. Unless there's some kind of book or sign down here that tells us. Bottle of beer. Beer, wine. Barrel, empty mug, gold cup. There's a whole bunch of fancy wines over there, but I don't know which one her...
Lulabelle's honey wine.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Interesting.
Oh, that's where we were.
Yeah, but that takes us back to, I bet that door that was locked was the thing.
That we need the key for. So now we need to get back through the traps. No, it still says it's locked. Unusual looking brick. That's what the sewer's key is.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that unlocked something, or locked it.
Oh, I bet you have to put certain things on those panels to open up that door. I'm going to search over this way. Oh! Unidentified amulet and some pixie dust. And a mushroom. There's plenty of fire chickens in the sorcery mod.
Down there.
Yeah, we need to get down. An odd brick.
Let's shut off the thing. Yeah, I'm assuming we have to stick it in the wall somewhere.
Hey, Dinky. Maybe we have to turn that valve. What does that valve do? Do we know?
I have not turned it. So standing on this one here shuts off the darts that shoot here.
Right.
I don't know what the other one does.
Ow.
Oh, this one does the thing too.
I need to use my bedroll to restore my health. I don't... He says we'd know it when we saw it, but I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm gonna try something. Okay, I'm crossed. No, come back here. Come back here. Oh.
If I were the queen of rats, maybe I'd have a best friend who secretly
Oh, you're over
wanted
there.
me dead
Okay.
too. Dwarves have all the fun.
Can I get over there? Okay, so somebody's been living here for sure.
They left their dirty socks.
There's another campfire up this way. I'll have to jump down. That looks very much like a Dark Souls campfire. Uncoiled sword. Oh, it made me rested. Is the uncoiled sword fancy for any reason?
No. It's labeled common. It is expensive.
Okay. I think we should go and touch the valve and see what happens. I gotta wait for my wings to come back. Oh, can't do it from here. There we go. What does that do?
That exposed the ladder.
Oh. That's it?
Assuming so.
Lame.
So somewhere in here. I just tromped through that. Yeah, whatever.
What?
I just tromped through the blades. Like, yeah, whatever. See, this is the kids. We're not worried about the kids.
Or are we?
Or are we? Where does stone go?
You even tell me that's an option if it's just going to be interrupted. It's not an option then, is it? Let's see if spider legs will work. Spin web. No, that didn't work.
That looked painful. Run through those.
Well, yeah, I didn't really have much choice.
Suppose you could have flown over them.
No, I couldn't. That was the whole point. Where's my... I can't find my... There it is, sleeping bag. Use that, get all my health back, and I'm rested.
Oh, there it is.
What?
That's the secret one.
What are you talking about?
I found the pressure plate that causes that other door to open.
Okay.
And it looks like it's a toggle. You get one door open and one door closed. Yeah, because the original one is now closed and locked. So which means... No. That one. Okay, so this one closes that one and opens the other two.
Well, let me get over there and then we can open that door.
If you want, you can pyramid to me.
Oh yeah, I could. At that. Okay. Stop. There we go. Keep forgetting we have the pyramids. Look for a dead end with a hole in the wall. Sometimes it's not always that obvious. More death fog. Oh, it looks like that's an opening. Ooh, look! I think that's where we use it. Right here.
I spotted something.
Suspicious hole in the wall. Oh, it's saved. Uh-oh. Hello? I think I'm...
There's a door down.
No, I've crashed. Oh, no, I haven't. Okay. It wasn't responding there for a second.
It went through a save. And then,
Well, I know it went through a save, but it said save successful, I think it was, and then it just wouldn't do anything. So there's a door down.
Apple Core, who's your friend? Should I bring some death fog?
I mean, you can if you want. Oh.
A guard rushes in front of you, and before you can flinch, the point of a sharp spear draws a bead of blood from the artery in your neck.
Halt! State your name. Now!
Oh, for goodness sake, woman, lower your spear. That is no way to greet a guest.
Isbiel, I've not known you to be so welcoming to strangers.
Have I yet to disappoint your highness in matters of security?
Your Majesty?
Do as she says. Lower your spear.
Yes, of course, my queen.
Unusual visit, I should say.
Your highness, bloom of Duna, flame of the forge, I present to you the seed of divinity.
Queen Justinia sucks in her cheeks, then offers you her unwavering hand.
Plants a gentle and honorable peck on her gloved hand. Kneel respectfully. Remark on the sewer stench. This is an unusual place for royalty to be holding court. Or shake her hand vigorously. It's a pleasure. This place stinks. Why are you here?
The woman called Isbale glares at you with stony face and obdurate eyes.
You are in the presence of your queen. Her highness is due proper respect from her loyal subjects.
Let's not intimidate our guest further, Isbiel. I am yet too intrigued to give her leave. Why do you allow this woman before me?
My queen, the specimen before you is a god-woken, a claimant to the divine throne.
The queen wrinkles her face and gives Isbale a sideways glance. Isbale's red-brown eyes meet her gaze head-on.
Many have laid claim to Lucian's legacy, including his own inferior spawn. I presume our visitor has more than a vague title to boast of.
Stay silent and allow Isabel to continue her introductions. Interrupt the pleasantries. What is it they want of you? Ask Isabel how she knows so much about you. Acknowledge that you are indeed godwoken and that Lohar has spilled her evil secret. Ooh, her evil secret. Announce that you have come to save the queen on behalf of Mikhail Ross. Well, we've come to do something to the queen. I don't think saving is really what we had in mind.
I'm going to allow Isabel to
sure.
continue to introduce us.
Yep.
The Godwoken has proven herself a worthy combatant in the joys arena of the One. Her name was on the lips of all who roamed there.
I appreciate the effort in gaining the respect of one's fellow refugees. You have my attention, Godwoken, if not my adulation.
Insist that adulation is due. Those who defeated were not mere commoners. Wait for Isbale's next example. You enjoy hearing of your own exploits. Interrupt the pleasantries. I enjoy hearing about my exploits. Do go on.
With a brief Isbale carries on.
She has escaped the island prison to which the Order confined her. A feat deserving a modicum of respect.
A refugee from the Joy, then. Impressive. Few avoid the Magister's watchful eyes. Can this Godwoken declare other triumphs, Isbiel?
Go on.
With a brief
The Godwoken arrogated the Lady Vengeance, the very vessel that terrorized the high seas under the Hammer's command.
The Queen's eyes grow wide, and she nods appreciatively, then looks to Isbale to continue the ovations.
Her triumphs as champion of Driftwood are known to all dwarves of Reaper's Coast. This title is not effortlessly earned.
Yes, it seems you've proven yourself familiar with sword and source. The raucous one would not assign the honor of champion lightly.
The Godwoken has slain her very own. Alexander, son of the Lake Divine, has fallen to her superior might.
True. Several times, might I add.
Yes.
Indeed. Slayed by your hand, then. The cub once pleaded with me to aid in his sorcerer pogrom. I cannot deplore your actions, as loath as I am to admit it.
Keep still and bask in the kudos. You have anything else to say that's delicious and wonderful and strokes my ego?
The great sorcerer Riker, a lone wolf known for his manipulation of the innocent dead, died by our visitor's hand, Your Majesty.
I do not know of this Riker. I trust his death was well deserved.
It was.
Our venerated guest has brought hope to the elven tribes by ending the slaughter of their ancestors.
So you eliminated the butcher responsible, I presume. You have earned your swagger, my good woman.
I have. I have earned my swagger, thank you.
Ask how she knows so much about us.
Okay.
I am consort to Her Royal Highness Justinia. It is my business to know who serves the Queen's allies and abets her enemies. You do not roam this land unnoticed. Now, let us continue.
So let her go ahead or cut the introduction short and demand Isabel divulge her intentions. Well, we've let her say this much. Let her just speak, I suppose.
I have no more of your accomplishments to announce. If I didn't know better, I'd think you almost vain. Well, I see no reason to mince words, Godwoken. You're here to die.
Isabel, whatever's gotten into you? Malodorous it may be, but this is still a court, not a gallows.
Your Majesty, the Godwoken is no ally, but enemy. She would throw your plans in disarray. You have worked so hard.
Gasp in horror. The Queen plans to deploy death fog? To what end? Sorry, I couldn't help it. Not understanding. So this is why Justinia is hiding beneath arcs away from the fog's reach. Shake your head at disappointment. Ross was right to worry. Justinia is clearly mad. Appeal to Justinia's better senses. I don't think she has any. She's in the thrall of Ispiel. Lohar said as much. Memory, intelligent. Oh, here we go. Note that Ispiel seems to hold much sway here. Was attacking arcs truly the Queen's idea?
Yeah. Do it.
I am no monster. Isabel, what say you?
Justinia turns to Isabel, looking for answers or comfort, and Isabel begins to chuckle. Her laugh is low and measured at first, but grows in magnitude until she can barely breathe.
But you're a clever one, aren't you, Godwoken? Fine. I'm tired of pretending I serve this weak wench anyway. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop the death fog. The wheels are in motion.
Isabel?
Shut your royal maw, Justinia. Arcs will fall and your memory writ. They will believe it was your will, your plan, your command.
Insist that her plan can never come to pass without Justinia's go-ahead, who would release the death fog.
Yep.
For a moment, Isabel appears almost relaxed. Her eyes flash blue. Her face quivers.
Isabel?
My queen, forgive me,
Isabel screams in pain and clutches her head. She bobs and sways, muttering to herself. You can make out few words, but you recognize the language. It is the eternal tongue.
The covenant will be kept. I serve you with living and dying breath.
Ow.
Glory be.
Brachus. Should have known. Uh-oh.
You blink yourself awake to the cold gaze of 1,000 stones and the hot gaze of the dwarf Isabel, right hand of the Queen.
Oh, good. You're awake.
I mean, did she kill the Queen? Because that would probably be bad for us. Oh, look, they're all undead now. Oh.
Yeah, at first I figured I'd just kill you. But then I thought, Isabel, you're wasting an opportunity here.
Uh-oh. She has a valve right next to her. I don't like that.
Don't bother thanking me just yet, though. I dare say you'll be begging to die before long. So I'll start with lesser toxins, just to see how you react, and take it from there. How strong a dose can a Godwoken handle? How long
does it take for one to succumb? So many questions.
Panic. What does she intend to do? Reach for your weapon. Don't take kindly to threats or ask what she's done with Queen Justinia. Well, I mean, we'll find out sooner or later.
Your lips open, but no words spill forth. You try to lift your head, but it is no match for gravity. She has paralyzed you. Only your eyes are free to move.
Don't fight it. You'll only make things worse. Oh, but I've been so rude. You should know the real me. Oh, it's good to give myself a rest. Those masks can be darned pesky.
Summon the source from within you. I don't have any. Roll your eyes. At least you can control them. Just wait. There's no use struggling. You can't move. Yeah, I don't have any source, so I guess I'll just...
Good. Make yourself comfortable. The harder you fight, the harder the experiment will be on you.
You struggle to move, and you feel your toes wiggle, and your fingers twitch. The paralysis is waning.
Interesting. Some of the results are quite unexpected. Let's move on to Death Fog. Live or die, you've already proven most... Well, I was going to say useful, but perhaps entertaining is the better word.
His veil turns the valve, but no fog wafts forth. In that moment, you feel your bones and muscles awaken. You've regained control of your body at last.
What's wrong with it? Guards! Come! The guard worker's broken free of my spell! I've got
Hey! Oh, she sucked you. She definitely sucked you. So that magical armor I gave him should help a little bit.
I'd like to think so.
Should I whirlwind? I think I should.
Sure, why not? I was waiting for that to happen.
Necrofire. I think I have a something for that. I don't remember what it is now. Oh, it's the cleanse wounds, I think. But that's just burning. I don't know if that does necrofire. I think necrofire might just be bless. Yeah, you better hit somebody because you need the health. Okay, you arranged yourself. Oh, nice. It doesn't look like you gained much health from that, but...
I didn't do health damage. I knocked off their armor.
Oh, alright. What a jerk. Uh-oh. Wings. Get me out of this hole. Hopefully. Shields up. Last buff for Fluffy. And uncanny evasion on myself.
There you go.
Okay, it's your turn.
I'm muted.
Hmm?
I'm muted.
You're enraged, got dinner, poisoned, leader in sight, magic shell, resistance is nullified. I don't see anything about being muted, no. Or silenced or anything. She sucked out your source, so you don't have any.
I can't cast any spells.
What? That's weird. You missed. Okay, so should I take out this guy that's right next to Fluffy, or did you want me to work on somebody specifically? Come over and work on Isabel or Espiel?
I think we take out Espiel first. Though if you want to knock off his physical armor, that's also helpful.
Well, I kind of got to do one or the other. I've only got so many points.
He's got a shit ton of physical armor. Let's kill it. No, go ahead and work on him since he's right next to you. You can just double pound him.
I could move because I've got a tactical retreat, so I could come over there next to you if you wanted. Or I could just stay here and pound this guy.
Yeah, just keep pounding him, and as soon as she's down, I'll join you. Oh, you get triple pound.
Oh yeah, it was attack of opportunity.
He didn't get a turn because I knocked her down.
Totem out.
Oh yeah, if we can manage to knock off their magic armor, we could suck their source. Nice.
I could send somebody down into the pit with teleport.
Probably the magic user.
Ow! Rude.
Okay, you're atrophied, but that ain't good enough.
Oh, you're decaying now, though, so be careful. Oh,
I
missed.
Oh, I left him with 76 hit points. Or, I mean, armor. But you took that off.
Yep. So much for their puddles of poison, though, because it's all on fire. If they'd really done their research about us, they would know.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well played. Well played. Can you source suck that guy that's right next to you?
No, they're all invalid targets.
Oh.
I've never been able to source suck anybody except when I go up to a ghost and it says that I can suck their source. This source sucking, the source vampirism is just lame.
Because, like, she sucked my source, so I wonder if... But then she's got a shit ton of magic armor.
I could do Living on the Edge. I have Shackles of Pain out.
Oh yeah, you can put that on Ispiel.
Isn't that resisted by magic? No, physical. Okay. Yeah, how you like that?
Why you gotta be like that?
You're gonna die.
Yeah. Let's see, I am still...
You're still decaying. You're also diseased.
If I do that, these guys have that much armor.
Oh good, you put death resist on yourself. An extra armor. Oh, and you're cursed. Good lord. Oh, Justinia's down.
Or not Justinia.
Isbiel or whatever her name is. The bad lady.
Yep. And they brought me down to 1 hit point, but... What's that? Oh, there you go.
So what did you want me to do with that? Put up a dome?
Oh, now the source.
I could put down a dome.
That'd be helpful.
I don't think I could turn anybody into a chicken. This is unfortunate.
You have this one.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I do. But they're undead.
Magic.
Yeah, but they're undead. Oh, I could heal them.
That's right.
I got 2 more rounds before I can bring on another Fluffy. You've still got resist death for another turn, I think. You're not decaying anymore?
No, I'm not.
I am.
I can bounce off her to him, but I can't bounce off him to her.
Well, do what you can. Ooh. Miss. Okay, let's see. What have I got going? I have a petrifying aura now.
And you just petrified the guy that's nearest you.
And I have petrifying visage, which can deal earth damage and petrify people, but they can't have magic armor. And, oh, they do right over there, but let's see if I can do something else. Healing ritual. No. How about... he like ran away. He's like, ah!
He's trying to dodge the fire because he has no magic armor. And now
he's petrified.
Okay, but with that... Physical, this guy. This guy's prime target. Nah, I'm just gonna go straight in.
Nice. That was some good work. That was some less good work. Ah, Fluffy can come back out.
Fire Fluffy.
I wish I could have a water Fluffy, then he could heal him to death.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
But Fire Fluffy, I think, is what we're gonna get. Because fire's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buff up Fluffy.
Nice. Okay. So all those are now gone. I need to start hitting them hard.
Well, you're not cursed anymore, but you are still diseased. I think your disease is just about over. Oh, that knocked off
Why does it keep missing?
I don't know. She keeps trying to take down my magic armor, and then I regain it from being in the bubble when it's my turn. Let's see. What can I do to her? Oh, I could have taken the decaying off with this. It's a very short range, though, so I probably would have had to do it on myself. Let's see what else I got. I've got... Do you still have... You still have some magic armor.
Yeah, whenever I receive healing, I gain magic armor.
I'm no longer decaying, so... I didn't want to use that before because it says it bounces between targets, and I was afraid if I was decaying, it would bounce to me, and I'd be like, ow! There we go. Now she doesn't have any magic armor.
Totem?
Oh, evade. Because that'll give them a bigger chance to miss on me.
That one's dead.
We've knocked the armor off of the other two, so we just now gotta get him down and it'll be fine.
Now I'm doing health damage.
Nice. Oh, what a jerk. Only we're supposed to use that trick. See, only I'm supposed to use that trick.
How do I have that trick?
No, you have to have a shield.
Yep. I mean, I know that trick. It's in my skill.
Oh, it's too... It's too, yeah.
Can you put a totem down somewhere?
No, it's too smoky. I can't see, like, anything except right around me. Like, but, like, below my feet.
Can you move, like, over behind Fluffy?
Can't reach destination, can't reach destination.
Can you just walk?
I'm trying to. It won't let me go there. It says I can't reach the destination.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't teleport her over here. I can't atrophy her. I can't really do anything to her because I can't see anything. So, and I can't put down a totem, so I'm just going to end my turn.
That's all that guy had. Hello, lady.
Looks like she's got some issues now. Alright, so I will... There we go.
He has got it in for you.
Yeah, but she's not very good at her job, so... Oh, now I can see.
It must have been my fat butt.
It was your fat butt. Still got wings, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll end my turn.
Good.
Oh, there we go.
You look at your companions in shock. Black Ring influence or not, the enormity of the Queen's plan is revealed. To kill everyone in the city.
She's just putting her retaliation in first. You can't say she lacks audacity, or purpose, or ruthlessness. So to prevent a war, she goes to war. I'm not sure I buy that logic.
So to prevent a war, she goes to war. I'm not sure I buy that logic.
Even if the dwarves escape attack, she'll go down in history as a monster.
Well, we know it's not Justinia, though. She didn't... She was under the...
No, but like what's her name said.
Everybody will think it's her. Repair hammer. Ooh, she's got a whole bunch of stuff. Ace spells key, an old key. Now to find what it is that it unlocks. Taking that. Intricate key. I'm taking that too. Ace spells research journal. I will pick that up and read it. Phoenix dive skill book. And then she's got a whole bunch of stuff. I'll take the grenade. And then I'll let you have the rest of this stuff, because it would just go to you anyway.
Yeah.
So let's read Isabel's research. Subject, human male. Formulation, DF12. Observations, expected results. Subject, dwarf male. Formulation, DF12. Observation, expected results. Subject, human female sorcerer. Formulation DF13. Observations unusual. Subject resisted initial muscular petrification and lung atrophy and lived 7 minutes beyond typical expectancy. Post-test dissection revealed most brain matter still largely healthy. Hypothesis: sorcerers possess greater resistance to death fog, and Godwoken may be even more resilient. Well, I wouldn't say so. We've proved that we're not very resilient to death fog. Oh, there's ghosts down there. Terrified spirits.
Yeah, there's dead bodies down there.
But actually, we're going to have to call it here, and we will have to figure out what the ghosts know next time. Tomorrow should be sorcery. The last few weeks, it feels like we haven't done 2 episodes of sorcery in a row. But hopefully everything will work out just fine, and we'll be able to do sorcery tomorrow. And then Raft on Sunday.
Yep.
So we hope to see you guys tomorrow at sorcery.
It's definitely been fun. Looking forward to what's next.
Okay.
And
See you guys later.